The Configura chairs have a very unique feature, which is the ability to change the pressure care cushions. Now, the standard cushion that we have in at the moment is a visco cushion, which is great for prevention. However, if we want to have more advanced pressure care, we can do what we call integrated self-supply, where you actually add in your own cushion, such as a star cushion, an Equigel, a Roho, or could even be a custom foam. And then we also have the option of an alternating air cushion, which has a pump. Now, I'll show you what it looks like when we put a cushion on top of the seat instead of inside. If we have a cushion on top of the seat, we have disrupted height. So you'll see that the cushion is making my seat height too high, which is not ideal for safe transfers or for good pressure distribution. So I'm going to show you how to take the cushion out and how to put in another cushion, such as a self-supply or alternating air cushion. So first thing that we'll do is we have to take this bottom cushion out, and you'll see that the whole seat overlay comes out like this. We'll unzip it, and then you'll see that the cushion is pre-cut on three sides, and then there is two little tabs on the left and right side that has to be cut through first, and then the last front edge needs to be cut through with a Stanley knife. Make sure that it's a very sharp knife, otherwise you might end up tearing the foam. Once you've cut through the last front edge, you can take out the foam, and you'll see the standard foam has a memory foam topper and then a more responsive foam, or a foam that bounces back a lot quicker underneath. If you do have a cushion that you're adding in that isn't the full height, so this is 3 inches thick, you can actually separate these two foam layers and use the top foam layer underneath to build up the foam to be the right height. And then make sure when you are adding in another cushion that it fits the cutout size, which is 17.5 by 17.5 inches. However, your 18 by 18 inch Rohos and Equigels fit really well into this cutout. So we'll take out the foam, and now we're going to put in our alternating air cushion. Important, it is ideal to take the tubing through the left side of the client, because this allows the cells to alternate from the back to front versus left to right. So it's not going to they're not going to have as much of that motion sickness feeling. However, it's dependent on the client's preference or where their pressure injury is. So they might prefer to have it alternating left to right, and then you can have the tubing go through the right side. You'll see there is a hole on the left and right that allows for this. So now we're going to place the cushion in. Work the tubing through the hole, and then you'll see the tubing can go underneath through the back of the backrest. And now you can put your bottom cushion back. Now that we have the tubing coming from the back of the chair, we can pull it out, and now we can connect it to the pump, which you'll see has two connections for the tubes. And you'll see that the pump comes in a little carry bag, and we need to make sure that we switch on the pump with this green button over here, and make sure that you unlock the pump to switch it on and to have it functioning. And then over here we can connect it to power to recharge the battery. We can use the carry handle to hang the pump around the chair, around the Configura Comfort or the Configura Advance.